really digging the new intro, and yes, this is Listening Up Gaming News, bringing you all the gaming news that you care about. And first, right off the bat, we got Modern Warfare 3 news. There will be no co-op campaign for the single player, so no going through with your buddy the single player campaign in co-op, because they need to focus more on multiplayer and on Spec Ops, which was the mode from Modern Warfare 2, basically where you went through with a buddy in scenarios, going through different missions and having different tactics. You know, there was one with the snowmobile and one doing other types of sniping missions and other things like that, stealth missions. That will return and it will be better, but there will be no co-op campaign. So those looking forward to going through the single player with a buddy, you will have to play Spec Ops instead. This isn't necessarily a big deal. A lot of these multiplayer shooters, they don't do this for one reason or another. I know Halo Reach did it, some other ones did that, but you know, Modern Warfare is basically sticks to its guns as far as having a separate multiplayer modes and the single player being single player, so we're just going to have to deal with that. I think you guys are still going to go out there and buy it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but hey, you know, play the Spec Ops, play other things, no, it's not a really big deal. Alright, I'm going to chalk this one up as the rumor mill, but basically we have some Project Cafe rumors dedicated to the virtual console or the online service that they're going to be having. Basically, there's going to be a select group of VC games, virtual console games, that will be available in HD. Not all virtual console games will make an HD transition, since each game will have to be individually revamped. VC games are transferable from Wii to Project Cafe, but if you want the HD version, you have to pay again, and get ready for some ports of Xbox Live arcade games, Genesis HD games. Basically, this is a rumor, so you can take it with a grain of salt or not, but it seems very, very likely that Nintendo would do this, remastering some of their old titles to make money again. It's not much work, you know, just have to up the res on there, and you know, I think a lot of people will be very interested to play some of their favorite games of all time in HD. But what's really cool is that you will be able to transfer over your Wii VC games over to Project Cafe. That would suck if you wouldn't be able to. I mean, you spend all that money, you should be able to transfer it over, you know. So I think definitely do like an SD card or however Nintendo decides they're going to do their next media format. So I think that's pretty cool. E3 is very, you know, very close in the next week or so, so we're going to be hearing about all this stuff very shortly, so stay tuned. And yes, just in case you guys are wondering, I am wearing this because I did just get back from the gym. Hey, but it's also for another thing too, to encourage you guys to go out there, get some physical activity today. Today's Friday, basically coming down to the weekend here. Go out there, get some exercise too, then come back, play your games. Remember, the healthier you are, better gamer you're going to be, plain and simple, proven logic, you know. Go out there, you exercise, you do stuff, you know, that's going to help your brain function better. That's going to help you game longer because you're going to be in better condition. You're going to have better stamina, you know, you're going to have better mental accuracy. So definitely go out there and get some exercise for today too. Alright, more Project Cafe talk. Basically, one of the main guys for Ubisoft basically was talking about Nintendo's next system, Project Cafe. And this is what he had to say, quote, "What you always get with Nintendo's innovation, with consumers at the heart of technologies they create, which will always result in a huge success, and I'm more than confident that we too will live up to this," Cooper stated during an interview in the latest issue of MCV. Never underestimate Nintendo and the capacity to look at gaming in a new and innovative ways. I expect to be wowed. You know, I guess this is good news. I definitely think this is good news. I mean, coming from Ubisoft, makes me a little skeptical because they put crap out on, you know, all Nintendo systems. But then again, now this could finally mean that, hey, we're going to get, you know, Assassin's Creed, or we're going to get Ghost Recon, or we're going to get those types of games, you know, the higher quality games on the new system, on the Project Cafe, since it is going to be, you know, beefed up. It is supposedly rumored to be a little bit more powerful than the PS3, and even some say significantly more powerful than the PS3. So we should be getting some good ports of other games with some enhanced, you know, controls and things like that. So it's good to hear that people are out there, developers are out there saying good things about Project Cafe, saying Nintendo didn't mess up this time. So definitely it's good news. Alright, and this is a big one for you NGP fans. Maybe good or bad news, depending on how you look at it. But according to O1.net information, which these people did correctly get the specs for the NGP back when they showed it at GDC. They said that the non-3G models of the NGP will be priced competitively with the 3DS, meaning we can expect that the low-end model will cost around $250 to $300. In order to reach that price window, some sacrifices had to be made, while earlier reports pegged the new handheld as supporting a 512 megabytes of RAM. The newest information suggests that Sony has cut that number in half to 256 in order to compensate for the loss. The company reduced the size of the OS footprint in memory. 26 megabytes of the 256 is high-speed RAM, which can be used for certain tasks that require quicker access to system memory. The 128 megabytes of graphics memory are still in place. However, the planned 16 gigabytes of internal flash memory have been removed in favor of cheaper external storage. None of this information has been confirmed, and it just says again that 01.net's track record with Sony information wants to give credence to their claims, but I mean, I guess we'll all find out at E3 basically. And as far as I look at it this way, I mean, with this hardware that the NGP, you know, that Sony's coming up with, it's innovative. It's an innovative kit. I mean, it has dual analog sticks, which you don't see on portables a lot. It has two dual analog sticks. It has a front touchpad, which isn't very innovative, but it has a back touchpad, which is very cool. I mean, that's something that you can do, you know, maybe for more casual type games or even some other types of games. You can integrate that in there. You know, it has a big old huge OLED screen that just looks beautiful, it's capable of high definition graphics, you know. So basically, by them cutting down on some of these things, I heard some people complaining, but if that's going to make it more competitively priced, and in the end, you're going to see games on there that are still amazing, it's not a bbig deal. I mean, remember, it's still a business, so Sony has to do whatever they can to be competitively priced with the DS, because although a lot of websites have been reporting that the 3DS has been stumbling out of the gate and it's not doing well, the 3DS is doing fine. They've already got over 4 million units shipped in less than 2 months. So I mean, the 3DS is doing just fine, and it will continue to do just fine, especially when they start getting some games out there. I mean, we haven't even seen a Mario or Metroid or Zelda yet, and it's already doing okay. So I mean, Sony knows they have to be competitively priced with the 3DS, because a lot of developers are signing up. You know, we saw Shinobi, we saw other Sonic generations coming out, so the games are going to be coming, that stuff's coming. So Sony needs to make sure that they get this thing competitively priced, so people want to make games for their system, and people want to buy the system, and to where it's not like if you have to do a weighing balance between, okay, well, I get a 3DS or do I get a this, you know. Now that, I mean, if it does come out at $250, definitely, I might even think about getting one. You know, I never thought about getting one before, but now I'm definitely thinking about getting one. So, Sony guys just need to calm down. It's going to be okay. It's still going to look good. You're still going to get your Uncharted and your other games on there too. But just making it more competitively priced, so in the long run, you're going to see more games released for the system. Alright. Well, that's the news for today. Thanks guys for watching again. Subscribe if you like my stuff. Tune in soon, because I will be having a special guest, one of my good friends, coming up on one of the shows, and I will be having Triple Smash, which is the debut of 3 different games, head-to-head, all put together, you know, see who wins. And I can finally announce what those games are going to be. We are going to have a showdown between Castlevania Lords of Shadow, great game, Bayonetta, another great game, and the Sony guys are going to love this one, God of War 3, Triple Smash, showdown between the 3 games. We're going to be playing them, analyzing them, breaking them down, and picking the winner. So, thanks you guys for watching. Like I said, if you like what's going on, subscribe to the channel, make comments, suggestions, anything. And like I said, I'm Realistic OJ, aka The Healthy Gamer, telling you guys to live strong, be happy, work out, play games, have fun. Peace out.